We are moving on to number 7 already. Here is our second surprise in my mind. And this is probably going to be a name that a lot of people don't even recognize. And that is going to be Ricardo Cabrera. Ricardo Cabrera is a 19-year-old out of Venezuela. He's 5'11", 178 pounds. In 2023, he got 162 at bats in two different affiliates for the I apologize. Who's he play for, Ross?
He's with the Cincinnati Reds.
I apologize. The Cincinnati Reds. He got 143 at bats at the rookie level with the Cincinnati Reds. He batted 350, on base 469, slugged 559 with an on base plus slugging of 1.028, which is huge. And then he got called up to the single A at 19 years old. So that's a big deal. He is going to play all of 2024 at 19 years old. And he's already at the single A affiliate. He got 19 at bats, batted 316, and on base 519, slugged 316. So not much to talk about there. Pretty small sample size, but overall, 5 home runs, 24 stolen bases in 2023. Really good numbers, really, really young. We're going to know a lot more about Ricardo Cabrera in 2024. This is probably somebody that we got to really look at right now before the price gets really expensive. What do you think?
Oh, heck yeah. Ricardo Cabrera is a guy I really like. And if you've been following Scout the Stat Line, you couldn't have missed him because I've been writing about this guy. I've been talking about him. I like him a lot, and I think he's somebody you want to hop on right now to grab before his prices do start to escalate too much. I think there's an excellent bat there. I think there's some developing power and pretty good speed. And Scout the Stat Line is seeing a lot of those attributes as well. They have him projected for 19 home runs and 25 stolen bases. If you were just listening to me on Jordan Lawler, you would know that that's slightly better than what they're projecting for Lawler. So that's impressive, something you want to pay attention to. His scout grade equivalencies are 60 for hit, 50 for power, and 60 for speed. I'm seeing a lot of the same stuff. So I'm really excited for him. I think this could be yet another impact player for the Cincinnati Reds, and I'm looking forward to really seeing how he validates his performances from this year next year.
The Reds are on fire right now. Let's be honest. They are on fire.
Yep. Agreed.
What they're going to have, if they can keep it together and these guys keep progressing, in 3 years, it's going to be the Diamondbacks and the Reds every single season.
Well, they got a logjam in the middle infield, so that's an issue. They got to figure out where to play those guys. I mean, it's a good issue to have, of course, but they're a little thinner in the outfield and other positions. So, either they're going to be moving guys or they're going to be trying to trade guys. There's got to be something that gives. What I don't want to see, what I hope does not happen, is they become an organization where they just sit the guys down in the minor leagues, and don't do anything. I've seen that way too much, so I just don't want that to happen again.
Yeah, I'd like to see is the middle infielders, like you were saying, getting moved out into the outfield to fill those gaps rather than trading those guys to fill outside needs, or like you said, just putting them down in the minors, let them soak. Yeah, I hate to say anything bad about the Tampa Bay Rays because they're such a well-run organization at this point, but they're just notorious for just sitting on guys down in the minors, and it's driving me nuts. And I don't want to see that in the Reds because they got something good going. They're cooking. Throw a little bit of grease on it, man. Let's go. Let's rock and roll.
Let them cook. Let them cook.
Ricardo Cabrera is number 7.
Go get him, right? He's a go get him. That's an easy endorsement from both a value perspective for me and from a talent perspective. Go get Ricardo Cabrera.
Yeah, he's probably going to be available in your first year player drafts. Let's be honest.
Rule of thumb, though. Never pay more than the other side is willing to accept. Just always keep that in mind.